When recently Elon Musk disclosed that he had acquired a 9.2% interest in Twitter, he got himself in trouble with the SEC for disclosing the big stock purchase a little later than he should have. Now, some former shareholders of Twitter are suing Elon Musk for failing to disclose his significant position in the company, which impacted the company's share prices. The petition, filed in federal court in New York, seeks class action status on behalf of investors who sold the Twitter stock and missed out on gains they would have made had Musk declared his interest sooner. The lawsuit argues that Musk then went ahead of them to purchase additional shares at a deflated price between achieving the 5% barrier and publicly reporting. They think that Musk may have earned $156 million illegally due to this delay. Following the announcement, Twitter shares increased by 27%, from $39.31 to $49.97. Before Musk disclosed his investments, one of the suit's plaintiffs sold 35 Twitter shares for $1,373, or an average price of $39.23 per share. The lawsuit requests a jury trial and demands unspecified compensation and punitive damages. However, this isn't the first time Elon Musk has been sued. Here are the other 5 times Elon Musk got sued, and everyone was somewhat surprised by the outcome. The Department of Justice and Securities and Exchange Commission going after Elon Musk. The U.S. Department of Justice embarked on an investigation into Tesla in September of 2018 after Elon Musk published a tweet. Musk claimed in the tweet that he had been considering taking Tesla private and that he had the funding secured to do so. Shareholders were taken aback by Musk's remark, and the company's stock price jumped almost 11%. Musk then announced that the plan was dead 17 days later. In September, the U.S. Department of Justice investigators demanded corporate papers relating to Musk's declaration, and the company responded. Tesla and Musk have also been the subject of the Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, inquiry. Multiple shareholder lawsuits were filed due to the dramatic stock price movement that had occurred as a result. The United States District Court for the Southern District of New York issued a final judgment on the 16th of October 2018 approving the terms of a settlement filed with the court on the 29th of September in connection with the SEC's actions regarding Musk's previous statement that he had been considering taking Tesla private. Tesla and Musk each paid $20 million in civil penalties and agreed that an independent director would serve as board chair for at least 3 years. Without admitting or refusing any of the SEC's allegations and with no restrictions on Musk's ability to serve as an administrator or director on the board other than a chair. Attempts to disband unions. Tesla factory workers represented by the United Automotive Workers Union, or UAW, filed unfair labor practice charges with the National Labor Relations Board on the 19th of April 2017, alleging that Tesla employed unjust labor practices. Workers at the Fremont factory said they were illegally watched, coerced, intimidated, and blocked from communicating with each other in order to stop or thwart unionization. They stated that Tesla illegally monitored and intimidated employees who attempted to spread information about the union drive. On the 10th of February 2017, 3 of Tesla's employees allegedly distributed information in an attempt to organize a union. The material spoke about working conditions, the confidentiality agreement between the corporation and its employees, as well as worker rights underneath the National Labor Relations Act. According to the UAW, Tesla told employees that they could not give out literature unless it had been approved by the company. The Fremont plant was previously unionized first. At the same time, it was owned by General Motors and then by the GM-Toyota alliance. The plant was shuttered twice during the UAW's control, once in 1982, GM, and again in 2010. In May of 2018, the United Auto Workers Union filed an objection with the National Labor Relations Board, seeking a federal inquiry into Tesla over CEO Elon Musk's apparent threat to withhold stock options from employees who actually join a union. Tesla argued that other automobile manufacturers do not provide similar stock options to unionized employees, A California judge found in September of 2019 that Musk and other Tesla officials broke labor regulations in 2017 and 2018 by sabotaging employee unionization initiatives, and from then on, it's still not finalized. Allegations of whistleblowing and retaliation. Carlos Ramirez, a former Tesla high-ranking safety manager, sued the company in June of 2018 for failing to treat injured employees and misclassifying worker injuries to avoid reporting them to authorities. Ramirez said that Tesla fired him as a punishment for objecting to these practices. A former Tesla employee, Carl Hansen, filed a whistleblower complaint with the Securities and Exchange Commission in August of 2018. He claimed that Tesla failed to declare an alleged drug trafficking call at the Nevada Gigafactory concerning selling significant quantities of cocaine and maybe crystal meth to the Mexican drug cartel. Hansen also charged Tesla with eavesdropping on employees and concealing a $37 million copper and other raw material theft. Hansen claimed that he was unlawfully sacked and retaliated against by Tesla for expressing these concerns internally. Lane Thompson sued Tesla in May of 2021, alleging that the company terminated his security contract after he reported the theft to local authorities. Former Tesla employee Stephen Hanks filed a complaint against the firm in November of 2020, stating that he had been fired in retribution for raising safety concerns about unacceptable fire risks in the company's solar systems. 7 Walmart shops and 1 Amazon warehouse have caught fire due to Tesla's solar systems. The SEC acknowledged in September of 2021 that it had been conducting an active and ongoing investigation into the 2019 whistleblower report, but later on, things got somewhat even more dirty. JP Morgan's $162 million lawsuit against Tesla. In November of 2021, JP Morgan Chase sued Tesla over a warrant dispute. The bank is seeking $162.2 million in damages and interest, attorney fees, and expenses. Tesla is alleged to have violated the provisions of a contract the companies signed about the repricing of the warrants. The complaint alleged that Tesla was required to deliver shares or cash if the company's stock price exceeded a contractually specified strike price by a specified date. The issue emerged after JP Morgan adjusted the warrants' value after Tesla's CEO Elon Musk tweeted in August of 2018 that he was considering privatizing the business for $220 per share. According to the lawsuit, JP Morgan believes it had a contractual right to make those modifications. At the same time, Tesla stated in a letter that they were unreasonably swift and constituted an opportunistic attempt to profit from swings in Tesla's stock volatility. Tesla shares fell to a 3-year low of slightly under $177 per share in June of 2019, before surging beyond the $420 per share price in December of the same year. Despite the fact of this ongoing lawsuit, the bank might play an important role in Mr. Musk's endeavor in his Twitter purchase. The Fair Employment and Housing Racism Suit. The California Department of Fair Employment and Housing filed a lawsuit against Tesla in February of 2022 for discriminating against its black workers. This followed hundreds of complaints from Tesla's employees. They claimed to have discovered evidence that Tesla's Fremont facility is a racially divided workplace where black employees are subjected to racial slurs and discriminated against in terms of job assignments, discipline, compensation, and promotion, thus creating a hostile work environment. One black employee reported hearing racial remarks 50 to 100 times every day. Tesla reacted to the lawsuit in a February 2022 blog post, stating that they would be asking the court to stop the litigation and take other actions to ensure the facts and evidence are heard. In 2021, the automaker had been ordered to pay approximately $137 million in damages because it didn't do enough to stop Owen Diaz, a former black employee and lift operator at the company's Fremont plant, from being abused. Tesla contested the verdict but acknowledged that the situation was not ideal. And here is what's happening now. It goes without saying that Elon Musk, the tech mogul of the century, has yet to respond concerning these new lawsuits filed, among others, by Twitter's former shareholders. Asked whether SEC would also investigate Tesla's CEO, the SEC has also yet to respond. Musk's statement that he had acquired a 9.2% interest at the time, making him the company's largest shareholder, sparked immediate criticism. Many thought that the acquisition would allow Musk, a vocal critic of Twitter, to have more power over the company. As the rising Elon Musk versus Twitter board of directors saga continues, let us know if you expect him to win this time or not, and see you in the next videos.